guys, so this is coming up a little bit late. So this is the Christmas Island vlog. It's going up probably about 2 months late, roughly ish. I don't know if you guys would have seen, but I addressed this in my weekly vlog. I've been putting it off because I didn't vlog like I normally would over there. So excuse me, rather than just uploading it as is, and then there's a couple of clips where I do speak, but the majority of them it's just me recording what's going on. So I thought that I would film this today. Film this today and explain what's going on in certain clips, so there is some context around it. So I do have it playing here on my laptop. So if you hear any like wind blowing, chances are it's my laptop not overheating, but you know, that's got nothing to do with this video. Anyway, the first clip that we have here is I think it was the second day, so not the day we arrived, because we got there quite late. We got there about 6 o'clock. So I didn't vlog anything that day except for the bit that you guys would have seen already, and that's the me on the plane. So this first one, we were going to, I believe it's Lily Beach, but because it's an island, quite a lot of the beaches are quite connected. So I can't remember what this beach is called though, but it's where the boats go. So my cousin, who was our tour guide while we were over there, she took us there and we just wandered down. So in this clip you'll see a couple of people. They are my cousin Suzanne's friends who came over from Perth as well. So there's Jar, her daughter Mia, and then Jar's niece Charlize. So the next couple of clips, we're not quite at Lily Beach yet, we're still heading down there, but they're just lookouts along the way to get to Lily Beach. I think it's got a special name and I can't remember what it is, because it's this is why I should have filmed it earlier, but yeah. Just a little context of what Lily Beach is. It's a beach that doesn't have sand, so it's perfect for, like, everyone knows that feeling of when you go to the beach and sand is just everywhere. Even as much as you wash yourself off, it's gonna follow you home and into your car and everywhere else. So Lily Beach is where it's normally sand, it's shells, and it's in this, for lack of a better word, inlet. I'm pretty sure it's called something else, but yeah, it's just amazing when the waves crash on the rocks. I didn't go into the water. I mean, I think I walked into the water up to my knee, mainly because I remember this day I did ask my cousin if I should bring my bathers. She said I wouldn't need it, and I was also going off whether she was going to go into the water. But it turns out in Chinese tradition, if you're getting married, you can't go swimming in the ocean for a week or something, so she wasn't gonna go in. But yeah, the others did though. Finally made it to the beach and I have no idea how windy it is. So the next couple of clips we headed up to a place called, I'm pretty sure it's called the Dales Waterfalls. So there's 4 waterfalls in the area. We went to one. At first we weren't going to go because you need like a 4-wheel drive to get there, but Suzanne's now husband Tommy, his cousins were going up there, so and then they had like a spare 4-wheel drive ute, so one of the uncles took us. But yeah, it was really nice there. I didn't go into the waterfalls mainly because I'm the sort of person who I'm not comfortable with people I don't really know, and even at this point, this was day 2, which was really day 1 there. I didn't really know anyone. I knew my cousins and that's it. And only Suzanne met my other cousin. Edward didn't go with us. Yeah, at this point I didn't really know Jarmy or Charlize really well, so I'm like, I'm just gonna hang back. But Christmas Island is also really well known for the red crabs. Now, September isn't really the season for red crabs. Red crabs are normally November, December to see the migration of the crabs going out to the ocean to laying their eggs, and about December, January-ish they come back into the forest, which is where they live until it repeats the cycle again. I don't think I took any clips of the way that the island helps the crabs to migrate, because there's so many of them. A lot of the time they get run over by cars, so they've built bridges and barriers so that the crabs walk along the barriers and over the bridge, or there's grates that they go under the road. So I mean, that's as much as they can help them, and people still need to get around. But when we were going, because it's kind of like into the forest where the waterfall is, obviously, so there's a couple of red crabs that we saw and rubber crabs as well. That's the 5 minutes. So this next bit is I stayed at my auntie's house on Christmas Island, so I thought that I would just record a little bit of the outside. I didn't want to record too much because I didn't really ask her permission to record, but I told my grandma, who also doesn't live there. I mean, I live with my grandma, and she was like, yeah, just take, like, you know, record it. My grandma, my whole family are big on letting people see things. So like next year me and Brenna go with my dad back to Malaysia, and I know my dad's gonna be like, probably not okay, because my dad's quite private, not okay with me recording every little bit of the house, but he'd be like, yeah, you know, record this, let everyone know what the island's like. I'm like, okay, Dad. It's a little bit bright, and I also don't have my makeup on, so I'm gonna do a little tour of the front yard. There's the side, all the flowers. So every time someone talks about Christmas Island is a very small island, so they've got one set of traffic lights that goes up towards, I think it's like Government House or something, but yeah, so we really wanted to take a photo with the one set of traffic lights, and I recorded up there. And it's just a really nice drive up there. It's really short, and I didn't record the whole thing because it's quite, not a long drive, but to hold a camera up that long, it's like my arm is getting sore. So there's a little clip of that. is of the grotto. I didn't do much research into what's on Christmas Island. Jar and Shelley's, on the other hand, they did. So they had a list of places that they, I don't know if it's a list, a couple of places that they wanted to go to, and the grotto was on there. When I found out we were going the night before, I did look it up and it looked really nice. So the grotto is this pretty much a cave thing that you have to go down to, and it's filled with water. It's really nice there, and I think it's a mix of fresh water and salt water, because the water goes out to the ocean, and obviously when the water comes back in, it's bringing some salt water back. Obviously it involves water. I asked my cousin again if I need bathers. She said no. So I went in a white shirt and paper bag shorts. Luckily they weren't denim shorts, because oh my god. But yeah, it was quite nice. I ended up going into the water, so I've got some nice photos of that at least. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure this next clip is the next day. Christmas Island has one post office. I don't think I recorded, I think I could record a little bit of it this day, but we actually went in on another day. So that's Jar, Shelley's and Mia there. And they found out that I vlog, because I mean this about now, I think this is like day 4. So I mean we were the only ones that came from Perth who'd never been to the island before. I mean that, you know, stayed closest to them. So I got to know them a little better, and so they were like asking questions about me, as you normally would ask people questions about themselves when you don't really know them. That was a really confusing sentence. And yeah, they were asking me, and I was like, oh yeah, I vlog. So I put my camera out and they started introducing themselves.
Hi guys, we're in Christmas Island at Christmas Island's only post office, and we just passed Christmas Island's only roundabout, and up there's Christmas Island's only traffic light. Now talk to your main person, Amanda.
Main person? No.
That's the one post office.
I remember now. So this is the day before the actual wedding. So this is on the Friday. So Suzanne had a couple of last minute things that she wanted to do without, I don't know how to explain it, without kind of having us burdening her. I don't know. So she got her brother, my other cousin Edward, to take us around. So we were supposed to go to a place called the Blowholes, but that is close to the Dale waterfalls, and you kind of need the same kind of vehicle to get there. So there is a smaller version of that where it's just like off of the road, and you don't really need like a special car to get there. I don't think the blowhole, you can kind of see it there. The blowholes kept going off when either our back was turned or after we took after we put the phone or camera away. So there's not really great footage of it, I don't think. And also because the water, like it's water coming out from there when it goes through the system, the clay and the sand there gets quite muddy. I made the mistake of walking through that, trying to get close to it, trying to get good footage, in thongs. So I wasted my water trying to clean my thongs so the muddy shoe wouldn't get into the car. So that was fun. I was just following the path.
Oh! Yeah.
I guess we are following the path. Everything is so close to the ocean.
I know. Because the island is like made around the ocean. You know what I mean? Oh, I can feel it. Do you feel that?
Getting some water on me.
It's over here, Kija. Is that big hole?
Oh yes. You're being summoned.
Are we allowed to go closer?
I guess so.
Mia!
That's so cool.
Mia! Whoa.
I dare you to go down there.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
No, probably not. And then we went back to Lily Beach again, just for another place to go to because we had some time to kill still. There's another beach north of the island, I think, called Dolly Beach. We never went there. Apparently it's a whole day thing because it takes quite a while to get there. And the other thing is, when I got back, my dad used to live from Christmas Island as well, like 4 years before I was born, I think. And he was asking me, did you go here, did you go there? I'm like, nope. Pretty sure we stayed on like one part of the island. We didn't actually explore the other part, so could be for another trip, I don't know. Wedding evening and I don't have any makeup on because I got told I could go to sleep. I've been told I have to be a photographer and I've still got to pay my nails. But yeah, it's 11:20. So this next day, I'm pretty sure it's Sunday, we were trying to get like a sunset picture because it is an island. My cousin took us down to it, like it's mainly where the Malays live. It's right, they've got like right on the beachfront. It's right near the jetty as well. So we're trying to get a sunset picture there. Mainly because on the Friday, my cousin Edward had taken us there and I took this picture. I stood under the jetty. I'll see if I can insert it here. stood under the jetty, and I was like, oh, that I was saying to Charlotte, like, she's obsessed with Instagram. That would be like such a nice picture of you're standing under the jetty and someone takes it off you. So on the Sunday we got Suzanne to take us back there and we took those pictures, and then we headed to another place right before dinner. We ended up being late for dinner, I think, that day. Yeah, and we time-lapsed the sunset. Well, I tried to time-lapse the sunset. You'll see Charlize's foot gets in the way, even though she knew my camera was there. And then the next couple of clips are, I think this is the end of the trip because it's the Monday. Christmas Island, on top of their having their one traffic light, their one post office, they also only have one supermarket, one fuel station, one roundabout. I feel like there's something else, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, when you go around the roundabout, because there's only one roundabout, and when you want to get to I'm gonna try to remember this. There's a hill that where my auntie's house is. There's a hill you come down, and if you want to go that way you can't just turn, you have to go around the roundabout, and then when you want to go back up the hill you have to go around the roundabout again and up the hill. So because there's only one roundabout, everyone goes around it. There's this building there, and there's blackboards pretty much on all the buildings around there. So we were saying it'd be really cool if we could like leave a goodbye message. So that's what we did on the Monday. We took a photo because we already did the photo with the traffic light. We were getting a photo with the roundabout, and then we left the message on the blackboard. And you'll see on the roundabout there's what Mia was calling the crying eyes, and it was so funny because we kept going around the roundabout so many times. I wish I'd counted because that'd be hilarious. Mia kept asking Jar why the eyes are crying. So it almost became a game where we had to try and figure out a reason for why the eyes are crying. end of the vlog. Yeah, it was a really nice time there. It was nice to get away for a week. My only thing is my phone plan, it's not a plan, it's prepaid, but I have unlimited data. Over on Christmas Island, they don't have internet towers. The only time you can get internet is if you're inside a building, which sucks because we're like guests there. Every time we went to a restaurant, I'd be without internet, even though my cousin and my uncle and my auntie and stuff would, because obviously they know the owners and stuff, and it felt kind of rude to be like, hey, can I have like the Wi-Fi password? So the only time I would have internet is at my auntie's house, so that was fun. But yeah, I totally missed that from here. But other than that, it was really nice. I wish I was prepared for that, because it would be nice to have a detox from social media, but maybe next time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed finding out about Christmas Island. But yeah, I might go back another time, I don't know. Maybe when the red crabs are migrating. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in the weekly vlog.